Welcome back, everybody. My name is All Funny Games. I stream every day on Twitch TV, and I also make fun little videos here on YouTube. Well, let's talk a little bit about things that you might want to not touch or keep forever in Don't Starve Together if you do come across them. Which one of these are guaranteed to be found? Well, all of these are guaranteed to be found, and sometimes you can find more than just one. Let's talk about the straw hat. Okay, why is a straw hat so good and why should I keep it? All right, let's talk about that, shall we? The rest of the things I've already commented on another video, as a fishing rod is free, straw roll is free, and that's all found in the Oasis, which could be found in every single world, and these items are always on the ground, unless you've disabled them for some odd, weird reason. Anyways, so instead of wearing the straw hat, which would be useless because, of course, we're obviously in autumn, so why would you wear this at the very beginning? There's no use for it. But there is one use for this, which will eventually show up. One could be, obviously, if you wait till summertime to use it, which I probably wouldn't recommend. Two would be keeping it to springtime, which would only reduce wetness by 20%. But, of course, if you obviously have a raincoat on, it might help you a little bit better, but let's not talk about that. What I want you to keep the straw hat for is none other than one of my favorite items, the miner hat. Taking a straw hat and, of course, just keeping it around and eventually leaving it around 10 or less percentage. Don't leave it at 0, of course. You need the straw hat to then create a few different things. One of those items are, sorry, 1 second, I got to jump away from this little thing. Woohoo! One of those items are none other than one of the items that I love, which is, like I said, the miner hat. It requires 1 straw hat, 1 gold, and 1 firefly, which if you've watched my previous videos, are easy to come across. Now, if you go through the process of getting this and using it, well, that's good. If you want to use it for something else, you can also make yourself a little rain hat, which could be found right inside of your little rain gear category, and it requires 2 mole worms, the straw hat, and 1 bone. Something that I don't really like to make that often, but of course, if you decide to make it, it does give you a decent amount of protection from rain, so it's pretty decent. But I always like to keep my straw hat for the biggest thing that I love, which is the miner hat. And it's always great to just have it along there because the straw hat does actually require a decent amount of stuff. I mean, not really too much stuff. It only requires 12 grass. But nonetheless, that's actually a decent amount of grass if you think about it. I mean, why would you want to waste 12 grass right away to, when you could just use it for free to make that miner hat? So yeah, go ahead, keep it, don't get rid of it, and in your world eventually make that miner hat, because I've said it before and I'll say it again, I love the miner hat over the lantern. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.